So in 1925, King Tutankhamun's tomb was found intact. This is rare since treasure hunters have broken into most other tombs in Egypt for the treasures. Even the bodies were taken. Why, you might ask, would they steal Egyptian pharaoh's body? There were treasures within the mummification. Those that found King Tutankhamun cut off his heads, arms, etc., to get 15 rings on his fingers, 13 bracelets, the heart scarab, amulets, collars, daggers, earrings, and the list actually goes on and on. But this didn't happen to the Jews when they were buried. They were wrapped, but not mummified. They didn't have jewels in their wrappings or buried with great wealth, even if they were wealthy. They were just buried as they were with some perfumes. So why is this important? We know that Jesus was buried in a tomb, Matthew 27, and Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his own new tomb, which he had hewn out in the rock. And he rolled a large stone against the entrance of the tomb and went away. But he didn't stay there, did he? Luke 24, and they found the stone rolled away from the tomb, but when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were perplexed about this, behold, two men suddenly stood near them in dazzling clothing and said to them, "Why do you seek the living one among the dead? He is not here, but he is risen." But the soldiers couldn't let people think that that was what actually happened. So Matthew 28, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priests all that had happened. And when they had assembled with their elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers and said, "You are to say his disciples came by night and stole him away while we were asleep." And there's a decree on a tablet from Claudius Caesar saying that anybody caught stealing a body from a tomb of the Jews would be put to death. Unlike the pharaohs, the Jews had nothing buried with their body and wrappings worth stealing. So why would there be a decree needed that you can't steal the bodies? Because it's direct confirmation of what we're told in the Bible. Jesus lives. Romans 10:9, if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.